When you think about the outdoors in Southern Illinois, you think about all there is to do everywhere you go. From fishing and hiking to camping and biking, the outdoors are waiting for you, Southern Illinois. Whether it's day or night, the exploration continues. For traveling to unique locations, to stopping just to take it all in, and possibly including some furry friends of yours too. The outdoors are waiting for you, Southern Illinois. It starts with a Subaru.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors. This is an opportunity for us with social media to give exposure to what the outdoors in Southern Illinois has to offer. There are so many places and things to do here, the average person never gets to see them all. Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
My name is J.D. Tanner. I'm the director at Touch of Nature Environmental Center here at Southern Illinois University in Carbondale. Let's see, it was the last semester of my undergraduate degree was whenever I met my future wife, and we had just gotten to know each other. And I came up with the idea of we should apply for this job that I saw online where you get paid to live in your car and drive around the United States and teach outdoor education, specifically the Leave No Trace principles to people. At that time, and I think it still is the case, Subaru was a sponsor for this organization and specifically this program within the organization. She looked at me like I was a crazy person, obviously, because we had just started dating not too long. I think that Subaru enjoyed the idea that not only are we getting this important information out to people that are going outdoors to recreate, but then they also people got to see us in the parks and stuff like that, and the car was logoed up and stuff like that, and it looked great and showed up. But to see their interests in that area, I think says a lot. Like I said again about how they feel about the environment. As far as Southern Illinois Outdoors goes, to me it's one of those things. I was born and raised in Southern Illinois, and then I left and I traveled around the country, and I've seen really successful outdoor towns and outdoor regions and things like that. So when I come back home and I know what we have here in Southern Illinois, we have great rock climbing, we have great backpacking, we have great horseback riding, we have great hunting, fishing, numerous things, the list goes on and on. To me, whenever I see something like Southern Illinois Outdoors, I'm like, hey, it's about time. Let's start to promote Southern Illinois for what we are. I would definitely want to give a big thank you out to Subaru for a few things. I mean, recognizing the opportunity and the potential for the Southern Illinois Outdoors campaign that they're doing. Huge opportunities exist here, as I've already mentioned, and I think for Subaru to recognize that and be interested in putting together these videos and supporting these groups is, I think, great as well. We've been here in the community for a long time and getting kids outdoors, getting adults outdoors, and so to be asked to be a part of that, we're definitely honored to be thought of for that role.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
My name is J.D. Tanner. I'm the director at Touch of Nature Environmental Center here at Southern Illinois University in Carbondale. Here at Touch of Nature Environmental Center, part of Southern Illinois University, we've been in existence since 1952. People like Dr. Freeberg were responsible for building up Touch of Nature to what we are today. Camp Little Giant is probably one of our most well-known and historic programs. We've been running camps through that program since 1952. Specifically, that camp works with children and adults with disabilities and provides an outdoor camp opportunity for children and adults who may never get that experience again in their life. And then I think another important piece to mention with Camp Little Giant is that it provides a respite time for their caretakers. Sometimes their caretakers never get an opportunity to take a deep breath. So being able to send their a child here to camp gives them a week, sometimes 2 weeks, whatever they're able to afford to send the kids here. It's a great opportunity for both the campers and the caretakers. So we're very, very proud of Camp Little Giant. Veteran Adventures program is a newer program for us. We're very excited to find a way to give back to men and women that have served the country. And then environmental education is one of our other, I'd say, more historic programs. In 1972, Touch of Nature received National Park Service designation as a National Environmental Education Landmark, recognizing the environmental education programs that we were providing here, working anywhere from school kids all the way up to training professionals and teachers in the field to be able to provide environmental education programming to people around the country. And then lastly, is our bike trail project. I look at the bike trail project as it's definitely a service to the community, but it's an opportunity for Touch of Nature to provide an economic boost to the community as well. Our 30-mile mountain bike trail park plan and design is currently under construction. Right now I'm hoping to have about 10 miles of that opened in the fall of 2020, and I think that when we can create that connection, no matter how big or small that connection is, we're creating new stewards for the outdoors.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
My name is Vicki Lang Mindenhall, and I've been working out here at Touch of Nature for about 15 years now. And one of my passions is I do love spending time outdoors. Any chance at all that I can be outside, that's where I'm going to be. Well, so when I was in school, I was informed by the professors that Touch of Nature would be a great place to work, and Camp Little Giant would be a place that I should consider working for, at least for a couple of summers. Fell in love with the program, fell in love with the campers that we serve. Camp Little Giant is a residential camp serving both adults and children with disabilities. So I'm very passionate about that. And what we do is we provide an outdoor experience, an outdoor opportunity for both adults and children to spend time outside as well. Touch of Nature is a very wheelchair accessible environment. We have a can-do attitude. So what we're doing is providing outdoor experiences for folks that normally are told that no, they cannot participate or they cannot spend time outside because of their disability. We are making it happen for them and allowing them every opportunity to be outside and enjoy nature and outdoors. We might be serving an individual that has cerebral palsy. So if they want to go on a pontoon boat cruise on Little Grassy Lake, we'll make that happen. If they want to go on a hay ride with everybody else, we can make that happen. If they want to try horseback riding and they've been told all their life that no, because of your physical disability, you'll never be able to ride a horse, we can make that happen, and we do make that happen at Touch of Nature here at Camp Little Giant. But a great partnership to have Subaru and to really share their concept of being outside and getting out and biking and hiking and canoeing and just experiencing and exploring the outdoors.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
My name is Vicki Lang Mindenhall, and I've been working out here at Touch of Nature for about 15 years now. And so what we're doing is providing outdoor experiences for folks that normally are told that no, they cannot participate or they cannot spend time outside because of their disability. We are making it happen for them and allowing them every opportunity to be outside and enjoy nature and outdoors. And so we might be serving an individual that has cerebral palsy, that does not have the ability to speak, does not have the ability to be able to propel their own wheelchair. They have to rely on staff, as myself, to be able to get them to where they're going and helping with the activities they're going to be participating in. They may not be able to verbalize what their needs are, but they certainly can let us know by different gesturing, eye contact, that kind of thing. So what we're able to do is provide them an opportunity to still do the activities that they want to do. So if they want to go on a pontoon boat cruise on Little Grassy Lake, we'll make that happen. If they want to go on a hay ride with everybody else, we can make that happen. If they want to try horseback riding and they've been told all their life that no, because of your physical disability, you'll never be able to ride a horse, we can make that happen, and we do make that happen at Touch of Nature here at Camp Little Giant.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
My name is Steve Garapi. I'm the Environmental Education Program Coordinator here at Southern Illinois University's Touch of Nature Environmental Center. One of the real roots of why I love this facility and its history is the personal and interpersonal communication piece. That providing, for example, opportunities for people of all kinds, including people with disabilities, to have experiences like we provide. And what I've found is this facility affects not only our participants, but our staff, our professional staff, our student staff, volunteers. Because of the things we do here seem special. It has that same kind of effect. So the impact is really hard to for most people to really have an understanding of the kind of impact that this facility has had in 70 years. It's changed the lives of our participants. It's changed the lives of the people that work here. And certainly that is the case for me. I have a lot of what I have. My mentor said the same thing. He had my job years ago, and he said, you know, he has everything he has because of this facility and the opportunity that it brought to him. And the same is true for the rest of us that are here now. We are really fortunate to still have this facility operating in Southern Illinois. I do want to thank Marion Subaru for giving us more exposure, especially regionally. The lake that we're on here on Crab Orchard National Wildlife Refuge, Little Grassy Lake, was created by an act of Congress specifically for the outdoor education of Southern Illinois school children. And when we run our programs, we see that that is the case. The need is there. People are more and more culturally needing a connection to the outdoors, a connection to the environment. There's a lot of stress and concern that we are all carrying around right now about the planet, the environment, the future. And the programs that we provide can help with that stress, both just in getting people outdoors and having positive, fun, educational experiences outside, paddling, hiking, learning. Those things all provide the opportunity for us to stop thinking about everything else that's going on in our lives in the world. Focus on things that are important and beautiful and that we need to connect to, and create experiences that can help de-stress us, as well as have a better understanding of our own place in the web of life and our effect on the environment.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
My name is Steve Garapi. I'm the Environmental Education Program Coordinator here at Southern Illinois University's Touch of Nature Environmental Center. We can all benefit from time outside, time thinking about ourselves and the environment. And there's a lot of research that's been done on the value of these programs for all different kinds of populations. And I'm lucky enough to have spent so much time with groups in the field that I see it in them as these things happen. The general public really can't see. One of the things that happens with school kids in particular, and really just humans in general in group experience like this, and it can happen in a day program, it can happen in a multi-day overnight program, but one of the things that starts to happen is that we start to see each other as human beings again. We stop thinking as much about what we care, how we care about ourselves, or what you think of me, and we start to think about, hey, what's the next fun thing that we're going to get to do? Or we're talking about what we've already learned. And for school kids in particular, what I've found is that in the school every day and in the classrooms, they're in those same rooms, they're in those same buildings, they're in those same social structures. But when you break all that up and shake it up and you take them out into the field, all those things, that construct is broken. And kids start to see each other in a different light. Kids that might get picked on in school may surprise their fellow students in the field. And kids that have trouble paying attention in the classroom oftentimes work great in the programs that we have. Parents will come to us for summer camps and say, my kid's on ADD medicine and we're going to take him off for the summer, and they warn us about that, and we never have any trouble with that kid all summer, because it's just a different kind of way to teach. And a big part of it, I really believe in the power of group experience. I think for me, one of the most important benefits to me and really everyone that comes through Touch of Nature is the opportunity to spend more time on the land than the general public. Have experiences that they just are not going to have otherwise.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
When you think about the outdoors in Southern Illinois, you think about all there is to do everywhere you go. From fishing and hiking to camping and biking, the outdoors are waiting for you, Southern Illinois. Whether it's day or night, the exploration continues. For traveling to unique locations, to stopping just to take it all in, and possibly including some furry friends of yours too. The outdoors are waiting for you, Southern Illinois. It starts with a Subaru.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors. This is an opportunity for us with social media to give exposure to what the outdoors in Southern Illinois has to offer. There are so many places and things to do here, the average person never gets to see them all. Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
My name is Greg Namanowski. I am the Veteran Adventures Coordinator here at Touch of Nature Environmental Center. Our mission is to help ease the transition from military life to civilian life for veterans. We do that by offering powerful outdoor expeditions and events that draw on those healing benefits of the outdoors, of adventure, of camaraderie. They're not only for veterans, some of the events are for family and friends of veterans. For example, we did a 4th of July, a firework-free 4th of July celebration out here. That was open to not only veterans, but family and friends. It was our biggest event to date. And these programs that we are offering are helping veterans deal with those symptoms: anxiety, depression, PTSD symptoms. There's a very real need for the assistance, and we not only have our own anecdotal evidence of how the outdoors can help you, but there's research being done that's showing that it is helping restore, is helping veterans connect, it is transforming veterans. Veterans have been of service to a degree that I have not ever been, and I don't think I ever will be. But this is me getting to give back to them, to somebody, to a community that has given so much. It's one of the most rewarding jobs. And I always like to put my job in quotation marks, because very often it doesn't feel like a job, especially on those days where you're getting to work one-on-one with human beings.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
Hi, my name's Jay Boyd. I'm the owner of Shawnee Hills e-bike rentals. We rent electric bicycles to people to ride country roads and trails and parks in Southern Illinois. We're located in Jonesboro, Illinois. I personally did a lot of research on e-bikes a couple of years ago. Purchased one for myself, made a decision to retire from my old industry, and thought, you know, this is about as much fun as I've ever had as an adult. So I bought a fleet and decided to try to rent them, and it's actually been a really good deal. So when we first started, we had rides that base here from our home base that are 20 to 25 mile rides. That sounds like a lot on a bicycle, but honestly, it only takes a couple of hours and people absolutely have a ball. We get people from Chicago, St. Louis, Kansas City, all over the Midwest that come to do this because this is something that really isn't offered in very many places. And we also get a lot of people that come to this area for wineries, B&Bs, rental cabins, for the state parks, and so we're kind of a natural location in the Shawnee National Forest area and the Shawnee Hills Wine Trail. We do rental rides. We do 2 hour, we do 4 hour, which is considered a half a day, and we do full day rides. The cost of that is a 2 hour ride is $45 per person. The half day ride is $60, which is 4 hours. And then the full day ride is $90, and we provide 2 batteries, so you can get a full day out of it. Then we also do multi-day rentals where people actually take these bikes. These bikes fold, and they can take them on vacations with them. We've had them take them to Gulf Shores, Alabama, take them to Lake of the Ozarks, and those vary depending on how many days that they want to rent the bikes and take them with them, between $75 and $85 a day. The best places to ride in Southern Illinois are obviously in the state parks. There are routes directly out of here that are out in rolling country hills, and everyone that comes back from those absolutely loves the ride. They're 20, 25 miles, and people get to experience riding up hills and being happy about it, and they do picnics in the local parks. We have a park just a couple blocks from here. Now, I especially want to thank Marion Subaru to get the word out that this is something fun to do in Southern Illinois. Hi, my name's Jay Boyd. I'm the owner of Shawnee Hills e-bike rentals. We rent electric bicycles to people to ride country roads and trails and parks in Southern Illinois. We're located in Jonesboro, Illinois. The best places to ride in Southern Illinois are obviously in the state parks. There are routes directly out of here that are out in rolling country hills, and everyone that comes back from those absolutely loves the ride. They're 20, 25 miles, and people get to experience riding up hills and being happy about it, and they do picnics in the local parks. We have a park just a couple blocks from here. The Anna City Park is a great place for people to picnic with these bikes, watch pickleball and disc golf. Kind of a fun thing that we did is we named all of our bicycles, and they're named after our favorite rock stars. This one happens to be obviously Freddie Mercury, and I want to ride my bicycle, I want to ride my bike. So along with renting bikes from here, we also schedule delivery of bikes. Actually this morning, just a couple of hours ago, I met some people at Trail of Tears State Park, west of Jonesboro, and they rode in Pine Hills and the Trail of Tears State Park. I drop the bikes off, they take their ride, I go back, I get the bikes. So we have a Facebook page that's very popular. Also, we have a website. And being this is kind of an outdoor activity area, people come to do the bikes. They come and stay like at the Davie School Inn or some of the bed and breakfast or cabins. They eat at the Brick House Grill in Anna. They and they go to the state parks to hike, to zip line, to do the things that we do in Southern Illinois in the Shawnee National Forest. Now, I especially want to thank Marion Subaru for connecting with us to get the word out that this is something fun to do in Southern Illinois.
When you think about the outdoors in Southern Illinois, you think about all there is to do everywhere you go. From fishing and hiking to camping and biking, The outdoors are waiting for you, Southern Illinois. There are no limits to what you can do. It starts with a Subaru.
So my name's Alan Shearer, and I am one of the co-founders of the Land for Learning Institute with Teresa Wisniewski and Kirk Carter. And I am originally from Central Illinois and came down here to go to school many years ago, and I fell in love with Southern Illinois, the hills and the lakes, and it's not like most of Illinois. So at a certain point, the three of us decided to venture off on our own. So we started the Land for Learning Institute, and that focuses primarily on outdoor education. And we work with from 5 to 95, and we do all types of activities outside, from canoeing, rock climbing, team building, bird watching, just the experience of being able to get folks outside is kind of where our passion is. And then the campground contract came open. It's been I think this is our 12th year. I think it's definitely a destination lake. I think most people come here, they want to fish or just be able to be out on the water and just relax. There's a 99 horsepower limit on the lake, so it restricts some of the usage. So you don't get a lot of the big boats, a lot of jet skis, a lot of loudness that kind of comes with all of that. So it's more like a laid-back, family-oriented campground. And I would say that one of the things that has really grown in probably the last 5 years are kayak rentals. Kayaking seems to be one of the up-and-coming or more popular outdoor activities. So we get a lot of business there. Paddle boards is another one that we're kind of seeing a little bit of an uptick too. I think people enjoy the workout that you can get on the paddle board. So as far as like what we do, we provide camping services. We've got over 100 sites. We've got water and electric. We've got full hookup with sewage. And then we have our primitive tent sites. And then we also offer the boat rentals. So we do pontoon rentals. We do john boat, fishing boat rentals, the canoes, the kayaks, paddle boards. And then if you might notice behind me, the docks here, we do rent the slips to boaters for the season as well. So a lot of the boats that you see out there are private boats that people just appear on the lake. In the past, we've required a small deposit to secure the boat. Now with everything that's happening, we're just taking the payments up front and getting everything booked, trying to reduce some of the in-store contact that we can. But basically, yeah, you can call or you can just walk in. Now, if you want a pontoon boat, especially now, they're booking 2 weeks out on the weekend. So if you wanted a boat for a Saturday or Sunday, say for example the 4th of July coming up in a few weeks, you probably should call now and get one, because they will book up. Canoes and kayaks are a little different. That's kind of just, on a Saturday or Sunday they're going to be pretty well booked, but during the week, walk-ins are no problem. Rent a boat for half a day.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
When you think about the outdoors in Southern Illinois, you think about all there is to do everywhere you go. From fishing and hiking to camping and biking, the outdoors are waiting for you, Southern Illinois. There are no limits to what you can do. It starts with a Subaru.
I'm Teresa Vaughn, and I'm originally from the Chicago suburbs. And I've been living in Southern Illinois for over 20 years now, so I'm not quite a local yet. And I've been working with Kurt and Al with the Land for Learning Institute for 15 years. And we took ownership of Little Grassy Lake Campground and Marina about 11 years ago. So, in addition to running Little Grassy Lake Campground and Marina, we also run environmental education programs through the Land for Learning Institute. And so it's fun when you introduce somebody to a natural area, whether it's in the forest or on the water. You could see people's stress levels just literally melt away, and it's fun. And the other thing I love about the connection between the campground and our other side of our business is that it's for everybody. Little kids, teenagers, you know, we're always trying to find things for their teenagers to do, and retired folks, and so everyone has the same fears and the same comfort levels once they learn how to be outside. You know, what does it take to hike on a trail? What does it take to get in a kayak and paddle around a lake? So with just a little bit of instruction, you know, people can relax, feel really comfortable and safe, and have a great time. We get a lot of calls here, people who are interested in getting on a paddleboard or getting in a canoe or a kayak, and they express that they're afraid because they've never done it before, and you know, they have a child or they have a parent that would love to get on the water. How do we do it? And we always take the time, everyone who works here will always take the time to show you what it takes to get in a kayak safely, to get in a canoe safely without tipping it over. You know, some paddle techniques. One thing I love, and I personally, me and my girlfriends, we will meet out on the lake and have women on the water days, and we get out here with or without our kids. We might do a sunset paddle or a sunrise paddle, and I get asked a lot for fitness reasons. You know, people want to try paddling because they know it's for fitness. They know it's a healthy thing to do, and it's just different than hiking. So I get a lot of women out here, show them some paddle techniques, and they get out, and it's kind of a workout for them. Obviously, it's also a de-stressor. It's their thing to do without their kids, without their husbands. You don't need you don't need anyone with you to get out and enjoy the lake. Yeah, what an exciting opportunity to be part of the Southern Illinois Outdoors. Thank you, Marion Subaru. Just what a great concept. You know, we know people who have the outdoor bug and things that they have in common, and it's great to connect people through this page and through these videos, and just creating such a big network and getting people really connected. So good job, Southern Illinois Outdoors. It's long overdue. You know, there's a lot of websites out there, a lot of Facebook pages, but to have, you know, one centralized place, great idea. And Marion Subaru, good job. Thank you.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
My name is Jason Stilley. I'm the PGA golf professional here at Wren Lake Golf Complex. Yeah. So on the, going back to some of the amenities that Wren Lake itself have, and obviously the complex, we totally forgot about the shooting. We have a shooting range that's not too far from Wren Lake College. I forget how many miles of I think they've almost completed the complete circle around the lake as far as bike trails. There's certainly some hiking around, numerous campgrounds. I think there's 4 or 5 different campgrounds in the area or that surround Wren Lake itself, and multiple boat ramps that you can get to. The Corps of Engineers is obviously just across the lake from us, so they've got a lot of tourist information and stuff there as well, along with our Seasons Lodge has got a lot of pamphlets and things and a lot of the other amenities that are offered. Well, Tino's on the Tee is our restaurant here. Anthony Heinrich is the owner-operator there at our facility. Obviously, he's got daily menu. And then he also has a banquet hall, does weddings and catering, different outings, events. Obviously, Wren Lake Foundation Tournament is a huge event that we have here, but it's a pretty good spot. It's a nice spot for, like I said, wedding receptions, and Tino's on the Tee can certainly take care of any of your needs, any of your food and beverage needs.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
My My name is Jason Stilley, and I'm the PGA golf professional here at Wren Lake Golf Complex. I'd like to invite everybody to come out. We're going to play one of our signature holes, and hopefully we'll light a fire under some of y'all's, I can't say that, tails to come out and play. But anyway, we'd like to see some new faces around here, and give us an opportunity to come out and play and enjoy the outdoors. Well, thank you for coming out with us. We're out here on our third nine, which a lot of people relate to it as the West Course or the Old Back Nine. But this is hole 26. It's a par 3. Plays anywhere from 175 yards to about 100 yards. So today we've shot our yardage here. Today it's 157 to the pin from the blue tee, and anyway, it's a par 3, as you can see, over water, elevated tee shot, bunker short and left, with a green that's severely sloped from back to front. Obviously, it's a big key. Prevailing winds typically are a little bit into us, and as I was telling you earlier, this is the one that kind of reminds me of kind of a backdrop of Augusta National with all the tall pines and stuff. So I hope you enjoy. Actually hit a pretty good shot. Caught it maybe just a little bit thin, but I've always been told that thin to win. Got a birdie putt just underneath the hole. Looks like maybe, I don't know, 12 feet, maybe 15. We'll see what we can do, see if we can make this putt. Certainly probably got, as I got up here, my shot grew on me a little bit. We're probably looking at more like 18 feet or so. Pretty straight up the hill. Might have a tendency, might break just a little bit to the left, but I'm gonna play it fairly straight, I think. So missed it just a little bit outside. I probably should have gone with the first read and played it straight, but I played it to break a little left, so a little tap in. Thanks for joining us today. If you're looking for something to do, please contact us at Wren Lake Golf Complex. My name is Jason, and thank you for Southern Illinois Outdoors.
When you think about the outdoors in Southern Illinois, you think about all there is to do everywhere you go. From fishing and hiking to camping and biking, the outdoors are waiting for you, Southern Illinois. Whether it's day or night, the exploration continues. For traveling to unique locations, to stopping just to take it all in, and possibly including some furry friends of yours too. The outdoors are waiting for you, Southern Illinois. It starts with a Subaru.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors. This is an opportunity for us with social media to give exposure to what the outdoors in Southern Illinois has to offer. There are so many places and things to do here, the average person never gets to see them all. Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
Well, my name is Cody Lennon. I've got a recreation background. I have 2 degrees in recreation, and really cycling was what brought me into recreation as a professional. And I think a big reason why that happened in Southern Illinois is because it might be one of the most accessible sports as far as what we have. If you just leave your driveway, you have 100 miles of roads to ride a road bike, you know, on any given day, all of which have no lines on the road. And we really appreciate roads with no lines, because those are the roads where you don't have cars, and the cars that you do see are the ones that they're not in a hurry, and really neither are we. So just in the road bike scene, there's a lot that you can do, and then you start to branch out to gravel and mountain biking, and you realize that Southern Illinois really has a lot to offer. So with that, you know, you always hear people in Southern Illinois say that Southern Illinois, recreationally speaking, is Illinois' best kept secret. But I think it's our job as far as Simba and St. Nick's and with the Dirty South race to get that word out. You know, we don't want to keep Southern Illinois the secret that it is. It's a place for people to come and enjoy and share, and that's really what we're about with our clubs and our groups. It's not just about riding bikes as much as it is building community, getting together and sharing a passion for what we have around here. If you look at road, gravel bikes and mountain bikes, we have all three of them because it really depends on what your goal is, on what you're trying to see that day, right? For example, even though we're riding recreationally, we don't necessarily have a destination of what we're trying to see each day. We still are going somewhere. We're using it as a method of transportation to go see something. So if you're trying to go hit 3 or 4 wineries in a day and you want to do that by bike, you don't want to drive a car there, a road bike is going to be your option, right? If you are somebody who's maybe a little bit more into adventure, wants to get onto the roads that are less traveled, then gravel's really great because you can ride on some of those gravel roads. Maybe if you know that you can connect a road by a trail that's in the Shawnee, which happens all the time if you're familiar with it, you can make that happen on a gravel bike because they are a little bit more versatile. If you want to make sure that you never see a car and maybe have something a little bit more gnarly, right? Mountain bikes are really great for that. And so I think having that conversation with yourself and your local bike shop really helps you figure out what kind of bike you want to be riding. When it comes to Southern Illinois Outdoors, we think it's a really great thing that Marion Subaru is doing, helping us get the word out, sharing the word of what we're doing, and sharing our passion for what we have here in Southern Illinois. So thank you so much.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors. This is an opportunity for us with social media to give exposure to what the outdoors in Southern Illinois has to offer. There are so many places and things to do here, the average person never gets to see them all. Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
Hi, my name is Sean Moore, and I'm an engineer at the VA in Marion. I enjoy the outdoors in all aspects. I also am one of the race directors of the Dirty South Roubaix gravel race in Alto Pass every year. We have that race in March. This will be the 5th year of the race. Started out 100 people, and last year we sold out at 350 people. So we expect it to keep growing. Alto Pass loves it, brings a lot of people into the area, and a lot of them come back to see it after they've been here for the visit. They bring their wife, hang out, and see the wineries, do other biking. But I enjoy mountain biking most. Gravel biking is second.
Well, my name is Cody Lennon. I'm an admissions coordinator at Southern Illinois University, and I've been riding in Southern Illinois for about 10 years. I've got a recreation background. I have 2 degrees in recreation, and really cycling was what brought me into recreation as a professional. And I think a big reason why that happened in Southern Illinois is because you just leave your driveway. You have 100 miles of roads to ride a road bike, you know, on any given day, all of which have no lines on the road. And we really appreciate roads with no lines because those are the roads where you don't have cars, and the cars that you do see are the ones that they're not in a hurry, and really neither are we. So how Sean and I met was I walked into the bike surgeon one evening saying I wanted to go mountain biking. Didn't know the slightest clue of where to do that. I didn't actually even really know what mountain biking was. I had a mountain bike, and I thought we'd go ride somewhere like this, right? Well, back then we had a very routine Thursday night group ride mountain biking, and so I ended up. Sean was the group leader that night, and he takes us out, and you know, it's a similar story. I was over the bars more than I was actually riding the bike. I was either over the bars or I was pushing my bike somewhere, right? But I think there must have been 10 people on that ride, and we were also everyone was.
When you think about the outdoors in Southern Illinois, you think about all there is to do everywhere you go. From fishing and hiking to camping and biking, the outdoors are waiting for you, Southern Illinois. Whether it's day or night, the exploration continues. For traveling to unique locations, to stopping just to take it all in. and possibly including some furry friends of yours too. The outdoors are waiting for you, Southern Illinois. It starts with a Subaru.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors. This is an opportunity for us with social media to give exposure to what the outdoors in Southern Illinois has to offer. There are so many places and things to do here, the average person never gets to see them all. Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
So excited, you know, the trails weren't nearly what they are today, but it was the passion that we were all out there kind of enjoying the same thing, and they accepted me. I was at least 10 years younger than everybody there, but I was part of the group, you know, and I think that's really what got me into cycling.
It's just the freedom of being able to make decisions on the fly and do whatever you feel is going to be the most fun.
We just wanted to take a second and thank Marion Subaru for putting this on, getting the word out about what we have here in Southern Illinois, helping us get the word out, sharing the word of what we're doing, and sharing our passion for what we have here in Southern Illinois. So thank you so much.
This is an opportunity for us with social media to give exposure to what the outdoors in Southern Illinois has to offer. There are so many places and things to do here, the average person never gets to see them all. Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
Crab Orchard National Wildlife Refuge sees more than 1 million people for recreation each year. Among the various areas for camping, water sports, fishing, hunting, picnicking, the primary goal of the refuge is to provide migratory safety areas for wildlife in our area. Did you know hiking is one of the most convenient and popular activities you can do here? This trail is very accessible. It is called Harmony Trail. Harmony Trail is located about a quarter mile adjacent west to the Visitor Center, located on Route 148. This trail is covered with pine straw, is mostly shaded, and is about a mile long. The trail is a continuous loop that features water areas, platform crossings, and is easy to hike. The trail is open during daylight hours and is a must-do for outdoor enthusiasts. It's something all ages can accomplish and promises to clear your mind every time you go. Harmony Trail will make you feel alive and filled with enjoyment. It's also pet-friendly, with your pets on a leash for you animal lovers. The next time you're looking for something different to do in Southern Illinois outdoors, make time to hike Harmony Trail. You'll be glad you did.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors. This is an opportunity for us with social media to give exposure to what the outdoors in Southern Illinois has to offer. There are so many places and things to do here, the average person never gets to see them all. Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
I am Chris Drone. I live here in El Dorado, Illinois. I am a high school science teacher, biology and physical science, up at a town about 40 miles north of here called Wayne City. So lived here in Southern Illinois, Saline County all my life. And the funny thing was I joined the Southern Illinois Kayak and Canoe Club, and we let everybody in. And the little subgroup that I have been kayaking with, it's a good thing. Just get out on Saturday morning or Sunday morning, or we did that cruise on Saturday evening there at Wolf Creek Road, and it turned out to be pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. We got some pictures of sunset. There was a little bit of a cloud bank, and had 4 newbies, and you know, I've just got my group that I send a group text to, but it's the social aspect, and it's there's a little bit of exercise, and you never can tell what you'll see. I always have a hat, suntan lotion. You know, you're going to want a camera, a phone, something like that. Dick's or some places sell these bags that you can roll over about 3 times real tight to secure stuff. You might want some of these carabiner clips to clip stuff up on your thing. I would carry a bottle of water, a couple bottles of water, a snack, depending on how long you want to be out there. But like I said, a good 10-foot kayak, and you can find them at Rural King or Walmart. Buy some sandals too. You're gonna get your feet wet. You either want some cheap sandals or some really old junk gym shoes, because you're going to get your feet wet getting in and out. That's all there is to it.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors. This is an opportunity for us with social media to give exposure to what the outdoors in Southern Illinois has to offer. There are so many places and things to do here, the average person never gets to see them all. Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
I am Chris Drone. I live here in El Dorado, Illinois. I am a high school science teacher, biology and physical science, up at a town about 40 miles north of here called Wayne City. So lived here in Southern Illinois, Saline County all my life. I enjoy the two things, getting out, and of course I don't have the money to buy a boat, so that's my boat on the water. Can't ski behind it, but it's the social thing. We're socializing. Sometimes we do go grab a bite to eat afterwards at a couple places if we can sit outside. But it's the social aspect, and there's a little bit of exercise, and you never can tell what you'll see. If you're going to go to a lake that's got boaters on it, I would go Monday through Thursday. The boaters are going to be out there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. For me, if I just want to get a paddle in, my first paddle of the season for the last 2 years has been down at Glen O. Jones. And it's probably an 80-acre lake, and like that. Dutchman was neat. We went up a couple of creeks. I can't say right now that I've got a favorite lake. I'm wanting to do Cedar Lake. Hopefully we'll get that done this summer. I've heard on the north end of Cedar Lake there's some nice bluffs. We saw a few bluffs over at Little Grassy. If you're going to Crab, if you're going to Little Grassy, and if you're going to Devil's Kitchen, you do need to stop by the visitor center there on Route 148, just south of the intersection of 148 and 13. And you do need to get a $2 permit, but give them a call, see what you got to have, and want to say thanks to Southern Illinois Outdoors and to Marion Subaru for doing this, because there's a whole lot to do here. And but again, thanks to Marion Subaru and Southern Illinois Outdoors for sponsoring this and for informing people that there is plenty to do in this great end of Southern Illinois.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors. This is an opportunity for us with social media to give exposure to what the outdoors in Southern Illinois has to offer. There are so many places and things to do here, the average person never gets to see them all. Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
I am Chris Drone. I got involved with kayaking back 3 or 4 years ago. I always say, hey, if you know somebody to join Southern Illinois Kayak and Canoe, all you have to do is put that Southern Illinois Kayak and Canoe in the search bar on Facebook, and like joining any other group, just say ask to join, and we pretty well approve you. We've been real fortunate so far. Now there's over 2,000, well over 2,000 members. So to try to get that many people together, or even say 10% of that, would be a whole lot of kayaking people. And so it's a place for people to trade information, to maybe post some pictures. Like I said, I haven't found any particular favorite yet. Any one of them's a favorite as long as I got a few friends with me. An enjoyable time every single time we've been out. There's not been a bad day in the kayak yet. I mean, between Garden of Gods and the whole of Shawnee National Forest, I don't hunt or fish, but that's fine if you do. And then we've got all these lakes with kayaking. And there is a lot to do in this area because people come here to do it. There are tourism boards. Saline County has a tourism board. There are things to do. And the kayaking is not to me, is not an expensive hobby. I've spent $400, and of course I've got my gas money and something like that. But once I've got the kayak, my investment, besides my time and my gas, is done. And but again, thanks to Marion Subaru and Southern Illinois Outdoors for sponsoring this and for informing people that there is plenty to do in this great end of Southern Illinois.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors. This is an opportunity for us with social media to give exposure to what the outdoors in Southern Illinois has to offer. There are so many places and things to do here, the average person never gets to see them all. Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
When you think about the outdoors in Southern Illinois, you think about all there is to do everywhere you go. From fishing and hiking to camping and biking, the outdoors are waiting for you, Southern Illinois. Whether it's day or night, the exploration continues. For traveling to unique locations, to stopping just to take it all in, and possibly including some furry friends of yours too. The outdoors are waiting for you, Southern Illinois. It starts with a Subaru.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors. This is an opportunity for us with social media to give exposure to what the outdoors in Southern Illinois has to offer. There are so many places and things to do here, the average person never gets to see them all. Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
My name is Sean Gossman, and I am from Massac County. I'm originally from Williamson County, just moved there recently. And I really enjoy the outdoors. I got into it in 2012. For me, hiking has given me the opportunity to be healthy. And it's a fun way to be healthy. When I first tried to start getting into shape, I'd go to the gym and I was bored. It was inside. It felt like it was workout. It was exercise. It felt like exercise. And I just wasn't disciplined enough to do it inside. So when I found the outdoors through biking and essentially hiking, it didn't feel like exercise anymore. It was fun. It made me feel like a kid again. I love it out here. It feels bigger than me. If you really don't get into really technical, strenuous hiking, there's plenty of these little trails in the state parks, Garden of the Gods. One of the main ones I recommend people go to if they've never been. I mean, it's so popular there that it got put on a U.S. quarter. You can see every kind of rock formation we got out there, and you can go to Giant City, and there's just tons of different trails there, Fern Cliff, and they're all easy to do trails for the whole family, no matter what your abilities are. But what I really like is the longer trails that are off the main popular areas, that you can really find things that not everyone else is taking a picture of and sharing on Instagram. So one of my favorite trails is a trail called 049, and it's off a Trigg Tower Road, and it's a East Trigg trailhead. It's a horse trail mainly, but I call it the long way to Bellsmith Springs, and I try to do it a couple times a year. And aside from that, Heron Pond is a favorite because that was a trail that I first hiked that got me back into hiking. I would like to thank Marion Subaru for giving me this opportunity to promote the outdoors in Southern Illinois. Like I said before, Southern Illinois means a lot to me. I'm one of the ones who got multiple educational degrees but never left. I believe in this area. This area changed my life. It made me healthier. I met the girl of my dreams in Southern Illinois. And any chance I can get to promote it and get other people to like it and want to be here, want to stay here, especially after college, and want to help build this region up to something great, I'm really thankful for the opportunity. And I'm thankful that Marion Subaru is looking to our outdoors, because it's important.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
My name is Sean Gossman. For me, hiking has given me the opportunity to be healthy, and it's a fun way to be healthy. What I try to include in my backpack is the most important thing is hydration. And with that, I would bring some source of water purification. I would bring a light of some sort. Food, definitely snacks. Some sort of knife or, a cutting tool in case you need to make a fire. And some sort of lighter source. Bring a first aid kit, as long as you know how to use the supplies within the kit. That's the thing. A lot of people pack huge first aid kits, and I tell you to only put the supplies in that you know how to use. That way you're not having a whole bunch of extra weight. And other than that, depending on the weather situation, if there's a chance for cooler weather or you're going to be crossing creeks or whatever, I would recommend bringing a change of clothes, socks, just in case you need to layer up. A lot of people want to know where everything is. There's a lot of good resources on Facebook. I know not everyone is on Facebook, but you can get on Google. You can type in the Google Shawnee National Forest Google map. A really nice map was made, and it's free for everyone to see. And there's a lot of great applications. The River to River Trail Society, in conjunction with the Forest Service, put out a free app for your smartphone called Avenza. You can download it, and there's a bunch of maps. It's all free. There's a River to River Trail bundle, but then there is some pay maps that are overnight maps for $10 for 6. It's worth it. If you download that and you go to those trails, it will keep you on the trail, and you'll be able to find your way home.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
Southern Illinois offers countless places to enjoy the outdoors, especially during the fall season of the year. There is one place that everyone agrees is the crown jewels of the Shawnee National Forest, and that place is the Garden of the Gods recreational area. Located about 20 miles or so east of Harrisburg, there's plenty of parking and a walkway for all ages throughout, with benches and standing areas to take pictures and see all of the incredible views, with rocks to climb on and climb around while exploring the views. During the fall, you'll experience all of the leaves changing too. Explore all of the dramatic rock formations, the incredible cliffs. The trails are paved and natural too. The Garden of the Gods is one of the most visited sites you'll find in the Shawnee. See Camel Rock, Anvil Rock, Devil's Smokestack, and other magnificent rock formations. This is a hiker's and photographer's wonderland, located right here in Southern Illinois. Millions of years in the making, it's a must-do for everyone in Southern Illinois outdoors. The Garden of the Gods provides spectacular views unlike anywhere in the Midwest.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors. This is an opportunity for us with social media to give exposure to what the outdoors in Southern Illinois has to offer. There are so many places and things to do here, the average person never gets to see them all. Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
When you think about the outdoors in Southern Illinois, you think about all there is to do everywhere you go. From fishing and hiking to camping and biking, the outdoors are waiting for you, Southern Illinois. Whether it's day or night, the exploration continues. For traveling to unique locations, to stopping just to take it all in, and possibly including some furry friends of yours too. The outdoors are waiting for you, Southern Illinois. It starts with a Subaru.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors. This is an opportunity for us with social media to give exposure to what the outdoors in Southern Illinois has to offer. There are so many places and things to do here, the average person never gets to see them all. Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
Hey, my name's Patrick Work. Yeah, so my wife and I got into the sport together. We both love the adrenaline, the fitness, the camaraderie with other folks, the ability to be able to do something you love in many different places. Southern Illinois is great for that. So we had an opportunity when John and Chris moved the shop up to Fallon to take over this one and own this one. And so we did that, and we bought it, and it's been a really interesting experience so far. So we love getting people on bikes to share the passion, to see them succeed in achieving their goals. From the folks that just want exercise or mental escape from their day-to-day, to the folks that are wanting to go out and race and ride and enjoy the competitive aspect, and everywhere in between. So we just want people to ride the bikes. We want them to experience the joy in the sport that we get out of it. The store has been in some form or fashion a business since 1974. We made the move here to Carterville, and it so far has been exceptionally good to us. People, the outpouring support and everything. And so it works out. Great riding community here in Carterville. Our customers are coming from all over, so it didn't really matter where for our current customers, because they're all traveling. So we'd like to thank Subaru of Marion for giving us the opportunity to share our story and the story of Southern Illinois outdoors, because it's a thing that's near and dear to our heart. And we've worked so long to get people out in the woods or exploring what this area really does have to offer, because it is a true asset for the area.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
My name is Patrick Work. I'm one of the owners of the Bike Surgeon. We've just recently moved to Carterville, Illinois. Wow, so that's the beauty of Southern Illinois, really, is there is so many good places to ride. Between the Shawnee National Forest, the Route 13 corridor, if you go north, there's great things in the flats. You go south, there's all kinds of rolling hills. Then there's the question of road surface. You've got the oil and chip in the area, but that are generally safe and easy to ride, but you've also got good tarmac. Here in Carterville at the refuge, you can ride. It's a great, safe route, smooth. We've got and put on great gravel races and events throughout the winter. We'll put one on in early spring, gravel race down in Alto Pass. Then you've got the mountain biking. Mountain biking is super exciting because Touch of Nature is coming online with 11 miles of groomed trail made for mountain bikers. We've also been working with the Forest Service for many years, and here shortly we'll have Lake Glendale Trail System approved for mountain bike use, and that's another great place to ride. So whether it's road, whether it's gravel, whether it's mountain biking, we can show you where to go ride.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
My name is Patrick Work. I'm one of the owners of the Bike Surgeon. We've just recently moved to Carterville, Illinois. One of the great things about being an owner of a bike shop is, we ride. That's why we're in this business. The great thing is being able to go and experience rides and races with our customers. It's awesome to see them out naturally, meet up with them, but it's also great to see them come out to rides that somebody else has called and meet up. But, some of our best customers we ride with all the time. So one of the challenges that everybody has faced in these COVID era, if you will, is that what do folks and families have to do? And that's been one of the really refreshing things is, all the outdoor sports and cycling is one of those things where people have picked up or people have really invested in, because that's one of the few things, entertainment, fitness, it's one of those venues that you can go do and be socially distanced and be responsible and still get your exercise, get the mental relief, get out and enjoy the fresh air.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
When you think about the outdoors in Southern Illinois, you think about all there is to do everywhere you go. From fishing and hiking to camping and biking, the outdoors are waiting for you, Southern Illinois. Whether it's day or night, the exploration continues. For traveling to unique locations, to stopping just to take it all in, and possibly including some furry friends of yours too. The outdoors are waiting for you, Southern Illinois. It starts with a Subaru.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors. This is an opportunity for us with social media to give exposure to what the outdoors in Southern Illinois has to offer. There are so many places and things to do here, the average person never gets to see them all. Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
Hi, I'm Philip Carrier. I'm the president of the Illinois Climbers Association. I've been climbing for most of my life. My dad was a climber. I grew up in Carbondale. And we're out here at the Holy Boulders, and the Holy Boulders is a climbing area that the Illinois Climbers Association owns and manages. And this is known for its bouldering, which is climbing 10 to 15 feet above the ground without ropes, but with pads on the ground for protection. Yeah, so rock climbing is a sport where you use your hands and your feet and anything on your body to work your way up a rock face, and there are a couple different aspects or segments of the sport. One is bouldering, where you climb 10 to 15 feet up off the ground and just use pads for protection. Another aspect is sport climbing, where you use ropes and permanent gear in the rock to protect from falls as you go up. Yeah, there's a strong climbing community in Southern Illinois, going back to the 1960s, and it's growing along with the sport, and it's becoming a more and more vibrant place, and lots of people throughout, not just Southern Illinois, but the entire Midwest, come here to visit to the Holy Boulders and Jackson Falls and different areas across Southern Illinois, and oftentimes I see people from St. Louis who are climbing every weekend down here. I see them more than my friends who live in town. So, climbing's a year-round sport, and the best times, just like most outdoor activities in Southern Illinois, are fall, winter, and spring. At the Holy Boulders, bouldering specifically is kind of a colder weather pursuit, whereas rope climbing is a little bit warmer weather. If you'd like more information about the Illinois Climbers Association, you can find us on our website at ilclimbers.org. You can also follow us on Instagram at Illinois Climbers Association, and on Facebook at the same. Yeah, I'd like to thank Marion Subaru for all the work they're doing for promoting outdoors in Southern Illinois. The Climbers Association and myself, we're happy to be a part of this, and thankful for the exposure.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
Hi, I'm Philip Carrier. I'm the president of the Illinois Climbers Association. I've been climbing for most of my life. My dad was a climber. I grew up in Carbondale, and you need very few pieces of gear to get started. You need a crash pad, which I'm sitting on. You need rock climbing shoes, a chalk bag, and probably some people to go climbing with. So, the Illinois Climbers Association is dedicated to preserving climbing access in Illinois and educating climbers. If you'd like to join, I would point people towards ilclimbers.org. There's a join button, and we have several membership options. Yeah, so across Southern Illinois there's quite a few different climbing areas. We have the Holy Boulders, where we're at here. We have Jackson Falls, which is kind of over by Vienna. We have Alto Pass and Giant City State Park and Cedar Bluff, and lots of little different micro areas across Southern Illinois. Climbing's a year-round sport, and the best times, just like most outdoor activities in Southern Illinois, are fall, winter, and spring. At the Holy Boulders, bouldering specifically is kind of a colder weather pursuit, whereas rope climbing is a little bit warmer weather. But I am not just a climber. I also like to mountain bike a lot, and if you're in Southern Illinois, it's hard to do just one thing because there's so much great stuff available. Hiking is great, biking is great, and the place we have to play in the Shawnee National Forest in Southern Illinois is just an incredible resource.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.
Hi, I'm Philip Carrier. I'm the president of the Illinois Climbers Association. I've been climbing for most of my life. My dad was a climber. I grew up in Carbondale, and you need very few pieces of gear to get started. You need a crash pad, which I'm sitting on. You need rock climbing shoes, a chalk bag, and probably some people to go climbing with. So, the Illinois Climbers Association is dedicated to preserving climbing access in Illinois and educating climbers. If you'd like to join, I would point people towards ilclimbers.org. There's a join button, and we have several membership options. Yeah, so across Southern Illinois there's quite a few different climbing areas. We have the Holy Boulders, where we're at here. We have Jackson Falls, which is kind of over by Vienna. We have Alto Pass and Giant City State Park and Cedar Bluff, and lots of little different micro areas across Southern Illinois. Climbing's a year-round sport, and the best times, just like most outdoor activities in Southern Illinois, are fall, winter, and spring. At the Holy Boulders, bouldering specifically is kind of a colder weather pursuit, whereas rope climbing is a little bit warmer weather. But I am not just a climber. I also like to mountain bike a lot, and if you're in Southern Illinois, it's hard to do just one thing because there's so much great stuff available. Hiking is great, biking is great, and the place we have to play in the Shawnee National Forest in Southern Illinois is just an incredible resource.
Marion Subaru is proud to sponsor Southern Illinois Outdoors, and we hope everyone enjoys the stories.